Alright, I'm here to talk to you guys today about how to design a livery. Fuck out the way. I have a simple checklist for you. 1. Find a graphic. Could be a character, could be an animal, could be a word. That's number 1. Number 2 is finding a tribal that flows with your design. So for instance, I do arrow or aggressive D1 style, so like team weld style. I don't know what style that is. I've just been heavily influenced by their style. You'll also need a style that you like to try and replicate, make your own kind of, or even just try and make a style yourself. That works too. Number 2, finding tribals that suit your style. So the flow, if it's moving, make it look like the tribal's moving, aggressive or not, or street style, whatever. Just make sure it flows right. 3rd, tribal inlays. So this is the thing that will sit behind your initial tribal. So you have your tribal, you got your tribal inlay, you have your tribal, and then you have your graphic. Now, layer number 1, layer number 2, layer number 3. Simple layer checklist. Then you have to find colors. So, for instance, on this car, I did a red base collar, a gray scaled carbon fiber hood with blue. So those are 3 triangles on the color wheel that would all go and fit together. I love using the color wheel. It'll help you find good colorways, good color combinations. Step 4 is the initial design, the overall product of what you want it to look like. So with layer 1, 2, and 3, you layer those on the car and you move them around, design them, draw them how you want on the car. Change it until that looks good. You like how that looks. That looks perfect for you. Fucking stellar job, bud. Then you're on to step 2 of the checklist. Sponsor placements. You don't have to just take a fucking handful of sponsors and just at the car. You don't have to do that. I do a method of right behind the rear wheel well at about this angle. I'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 that's like this right behind the rear wheel. So it doesn't cover up my graphic, and it doesn't cover up too much of the tribal work. And these can be anywhere from chrome to silver, white, if you're using dark colors, or if you're using really light colors, white. But a chrome effect is always a good effect. It always looks good, and you can change the color of them. And then I normally put one on the front fender, right below the mirror, and towards the front wheel, like the back side of the front wheel well. And then I'll put one right underneath the headlight on the side, on the front bumper. Now some people, they don't know how to do hoods. If you want sponsors on your hood, most people don't know how to do that. So they just kind of stagger them up the side and they layer them so they're on both sides. If you're doing hood arts like I do, like something like this, it's really hard to do that because that'll cover up your initial graphic. It's either a character or portrait or symbolize or symbol or something, whatever you use as your graphic, it'll cover it up. And that is not something you want to do because that's the initial standing point of your entire design. So what I normally do, like I did on this chaser, is on the right side of the hood, on the bottom, I put the initial character, which is the squid. And then there's tribal on the hood. That is mirrored. It is on both sides of the hood that goes up the hood. That is actually the inlay from the side. That's what is behind the initial tribal on the side design. So when you do it this way, I try and cover up either the right or the left side of the hood. So it covers up part of the tribal so it's not too messy. So you got tribal on one side, which is this one, and then you have your graphic on this side. And they can be a little bit of tribal above your symbol, graphic, or whatever you decide to use. I use either two methods, which is 6 tribals, well, not tribals, 6 sponsors, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 directly in the center at the bottom. Or what I did in this case scenario is I staggered them like a falling effect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it didn't cover up my graphic. It did cover up a little bit of the tribal on the left side, but that's okay, because they're just sponsors. They're not like a big piece. Now, what you really need to understand is use the same sponsors that are on the side of your car on your hood. I'm heavily influenced by Team Weld's cars. So here's a few pictures for you. They do a lot of like roof art. I like it that way. Some people don't. Roof art is really not as complicated as people make it out to be. It's basically just, I used the inlay on this one, the tribal inlay for this, and then I just duplicated it. All the white that you see is just the tribal, and then I duplicated it so there's 2 layers. I took the bottom layer and I changed it white, and I just moved it back a little bit. So it gave it a slight offset and a little hint of white on the blue. So it complemented it. And then you just mirror it to both sides. You line it up. If you want it on the back glass, you can. I mean, each to their own. On the trunks, I did their trunk on this, like, on this car specifically, I did a trunk like one of their cars. What I did here was the same carbon fiber effect that I did on the hood. I just added the character, the graphic, which is the octopus. And then I added my little, I guess, crew. It's a bunch of livery designers. Discord will be linked in the description. It has tribals, graphics, everything that I've used over the years, it's in there. Sponsors too. Honestly, man, just go crazy, bro. Take it back to fucking 2000s. You do you. Fuck that guy. His opinion don't matter. You like your car. Fuck's he gotta do with anything? Hey, just know, your car's better than his. Because he don't know what you know. Simple. Just follow that checklist and you'll be golden, man.